guys, welcome to Australia. It's been a while I'm not making a video in my channel. Was been busy making money and now I want to give you a heads up on what's going on. For a moment, I want you to turn back from the day I arrived here and what I strangely observed compared to the life that I used to. Mostly the videos that you are going to see are a few places that I've been to. Remember guys, that I am not a tourist here and be able to capture all the good places. But I will try to do that next time and once my compilation of all beautiful places here in Australia been organized. This video shows more places that I've been through since I arrived, like Sydney in New South Wales and Brisbane in Queensland. Well, this video now might give you an idea on what you can expect when you arrive here in Australia. Staying and living for almost a year now, what are the things that surprised me and things that I learned well? Well, stay tuned because right now I'm going to tell you all about it. If you are new to my channel, smash that subscribe button and leave a comment if you love to. This video is not about comparison of Philippines and Australia, but more of things that I experienced and unusual because half of my life years was working overseas, particularly in the Middle East. We have different adjustments and reactions toward things that surrounded us and how we adapt on it. Being a year now in Australia, particularly living in a country like me, by the way, we are living in Queensland, Maryborough. I live in Wagga Wagga in New South Wales for 3 months and moved here after. Number one is bird. Well, I haven't experienced in overseas or even in the Philippines, or I might be just far from nature. Hearing loud sounds and chirping of birds every morning, or as in every day. It's totally unusual for me to hear those. And their sizes too are pretty big. Different varieties of birds you can see everywhere. Sometimes it's just in front of you and I really like them. I mean, I'm saying this because they're really taking care of their wildlife, particularly birds. Mostly common you will see are magpie, super peregrine, willy wagtail, rainbow lorikeet, silver gull, super crested cockatoo, myna, and the laughing kookaburra. Promise, I've seen all of them flying and playing to trees and plants in our front and backyard. And they're super amazing. Second one is kangaroo. I don't believe before that you're gonna see kangaroo on the road, but it's actually true. Kangaroos are all over in the country, but not common in the city. They're usually resting over the high grass and bushes, and once before we encounter it while driving, they're jumping on the road. That's why you will be able to see numbers of dead kangaroos on the road. Number three, they have wide variety of shows about animals, zoo, and veterinary shows. They're really taking care and save their animals, from biggest to the smallest. They're gonna cure it and rehabilitate Yeah. Number four is population. Not crowded and less people, rather. Well, I've been to Sydney and Brisbane, yeah, because it's the center and known places here. Yeah, it's not noticeable. You will see a lot of people over there, but when you come along to county and along the very long road, when you look over your car window, you will even ask yourself, what's their way of living? Being away and in the center of the fields, where your neighbors are 3 kilometers away, but when you come closer to the central area of the county, you will start to see some shops and groceries where all the people goes. But still, people are not much. Shops and some boutiques, nor some clinic can just run by few people. Well, that's really surprised me. That's why in some instance you will wonder why and really. Number five, people really love gardening. They like caring plants, flowering plants, trees and lawn. And they lawn mown every time. They're always busy tidying their gardens and nursery. It's pretty in demand to garden lovers. Number six, men and women having tattoos. It really amazed me and cool to see people having tattoos because I got mine too. It just really shocked me as I am seeing a lot here in all ages, might except the ones still in primary. I'm not quite sure, but nevertheless, all of them have it. Next one will be the shops, store and restaurants, timings. If you used to some places and the shop open up to late night, well, here in Australia, this is not pretty common. Shops, stores, and restaurants usually close at 3 p.m., 4 p.m. up to 6 p.m. only. So you better rush to the shop if you really need something. Australians has a big support when it comes to their local events and shows. You can see them gathering around in huge numbers whose families were coming in excited and having fun. And I think my last one for this is the language speaking. It's really a big adjustment on my side. And I'm still struggling. OMG. It's hard and it's not that easy when it comes to looking for a new job. Well, I will just share with you that's not easy to find a job unless you are a highly skilled. Yeah, a lot of jobs waiting for you there, waiting for you here, but in my case, who had a working experience mostly only in the office, it's a bit difficult to get hired. I applied a lot, even in banks, nobody makes a return call for me. So mostly you will receive a feedback from companies like support worker and food chain. I would say I got hired in Hungry Jack, also known as Burger King, as a shift supervisor, but OMG, I only lasted for 3 days. I mean, probably those you guys out there, you know what I'm saying. Well, best of luck in finding your new job here in Australia. If you are if you are new here, I know sometimes we don't want to go out in our comfort zone, but once you get here, you will know what I'm saying or what I'm trying to say. That's for now, guys. I hope next time I will show you my video about my permanent resident story, and we'll try to create a video with my husband. He's actually start learning Filipino language. I hope my video gives you an idea of some things that you might experience once you arrive whether you are in a visit visa or initially residing in Australia. Alright, see you later.